2026 is honestly shaping up to be a legendary year for movies. From massive blockbusters to highly anticipated sequels, this year is packed with films fans have been waiting for. So if you're planning your next watch list, you're in the right place. In today's video, I'll show you the 10 best new series on Prime Video 2026 that deserve your attention. Remember to click the bell button to join the HD cinema community and get the best movies and TV series. Number 10. MIA Etta Tiger-Johns is restless in the Florida Keys and longs to live in the sparkling subtropical kingdom of Miami. However, she sets off on a perilous trek into the city's neon-lit underbelly when her family's drug-running operation tragically collapses. Etta sets out to dismantle one of the most powerful cartels in the city with the aid of Stanley and Lovely, her new acquaintances. Her quest for vengeance will push her to the limit, defining who she is and what she is ultimately capable of as the cartel's aspirations threaten Miami and internal conflicts erupt. All 9 episodes of Season 1 of the crime thriller series MIA are streaming on Prime Video. Number 9. Scarpetta. The crime thriller Scarpetta on Prime Video chronicles the return of famous forensic pathologist Dr. Kay Scarpetta to her previous position as Chief Medical Examiner of Virginia. The story alternates between a comparable, unsolved string of murders from 28 years ago and a spooky serial killer case in the present day and 1998. Number 8. Star Trek, Starfleet Academy. As they navigate friendships, rivalries, and romance while preparing to become Starfleet officers, young cadets must contend with a new foe led by Klingon Tellarite hybrid Noose Braka, who poses a threat to both the Academy and the Federation. In an attempt to find his own mother, Caleb Meir sends a message on a frequency that the attackers had previously used, which causes them to arrive. Nevertheless, Meir manages to obtain the assailant's programmable matter's atomic resonance and executes a program in the primary deflector, eliminating the programmable matter and preserving the ship. Meir is condemned to 90 days of confinement to Academy grounds and 100 hours of menial labor for transmitting an unauthorized subspace communication and putting the ship and everyone on board in risk. Number 7. Citadel. Citadel collapsed 8 years ago. Operatives of Manticore, a strong syndicate that manipulates the world from the shadows, destroyed the independent global espionage agency tasked with ensuring everyone's safety and security. 2 senior agents who barely made it out of Citadel's collapse, Mason Kane and Nadia Sin, had their memories erased. Since then, they have stayed underground, creating new identities and lifestyles without knowing their pasts. Until one evening, Mason is found by Bernard Orlick, a former Citadel colleague who is in dire need of his assistance to stop Manticore from establishing a new global order. Number 6. Young Sherlock. The drama about discover the fabled beginnings of Sherlock Holmes from Guy Ritchie in this irreverent, action-packed mystery that chronicles the renowned detective's early exploits. When Sherlock Holmes becomes entangled in a murder investigation that jeopardizes his freedom, he is a disgraced young man who is unvarnished. His first case reveals a global conspiracy, leading to an explosive confrontation that permanently alters his life. The series, which takes place in Oxford in the 1870s and travels overseas, will reveal the early antics of the anarchic teenager who hasn't yet developed into Baker Street's most famous tenant. Number 5. Criminal Records. After a kid is fatally stabbed at a violent political gathering in London, detectives June Lenker and Daniel Hegarty are compelled to form an uncomfortable alliance in Criminal Records' second season. An undercover effort to foil a hazardous far-right bomb plan develops from what starts off as a murder probe. Number 4. Dutton Ranch. Beth Dutton and Rip Wheeler move to a new ranch in South Texas in the Yellowstone spin-off Dutton Ranch. They depart Montana and try to establish a fresh legacy following a horrific fire. However, their new existence is quickly threatened by local resistance and other ranch owners. Number 3. Your Friends and Neighbors. Coming to terms with his divorce is Andrew Coop Cooper. In addition, he manages hedge funds and was just ousted from his position in disgrace. Coop turns to stealing from his neighbors' houses in the extremely wealthy Westmont village in order to support his lifestyle, only to learn that the secrets and affairs concealed behind those opulent facades may be more hazardous than he ever thought. Number 2. The Last Thing He Told Me. The novel served as the basis for the drama. Owen Michaels is able to sneak a note to his cherished wife of a year, protect her, before he vanishes. Hannah Hall is terrified and perplexed, but she is certain that the note is addressed to Bailey, Owen's 16-year-old daughter. Bailey, who tragically lost her mother when she was young. Bailey, who has no desire to interact with her new stepmother at all. Hannah soon discovers her spouse isn't who he claimed to be when her increasingly frantic calls to Owen go unanswered. The FBI arrests Owen's boss, and a U.S. Marshal and FBI agents unexpectedly show up at her Sausalito house. Additionally, Bailey might be able to reveal Owen's genuine identity and the reason behind his disappearance. Number 1. Steal. The story of the British crime thriller series 2026 centers on Sophie Turner's character, Zara, a trade processor at an investment firm in London. When a violent gang raids the premises and forces her and her best friend, Luke, Archie Madekwe, to digitally transfer over £4 billion from regular pension funds into offshore accounts, her typical workday is ruined. Let me know in the comments which movie you're most excited for, and if I missed any big one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned to HD Cinema for more movie updates and top lists. See you in the next video.